It was founded to bring the perpetrators of the world's worst atrocities to justice. More than 120 countries and states accept the International Criminal Court's authority, including Palestine, where the ICC now says it has the power to investigate suspected war crimes by the Israeli military and armed Palestinian groups such as Hamas. The decision was quickly and fiercely rejected by Israel, which isn't a member of the court and doesn't recognize its jurisdiction.
When the ICC investigates Israel for fake war crimes, this is pure anti-Semitism. The court established to prevent atrocities like the Nazi Holocaust against the Jewish people is now targeting the one state of the Jewish people. First, it outrageously claims that when Jews live in our homeland, this is a war crime. Second, it claims that when democratic Israel defends itself against terrorists who murder our children, rocket our cities, we're committing another war crime.
The Palestinian Authority and Hamas say the decision offers vital protection for the Palestinian people, with Hamas insisting its military activity is lawful.
Hamas and all resistance groups are engaged in a legal and legitimate battle against the Zionist occupation in accordance with all international norms and treaties that give us the right to defend ourselves before the Israeli war arsenal that kills indiscriminately.
The Palestinians want the ICC to look into Israeli military operations in the Gaza Strip in 2014, in which more than 2,000 Palestinians and 70 Israelis were killed. Also in the spotlight, military tactics used by Israel against Palestinian protesters on the Israeli-Gaza border, and the construction of illegal settlements in the occupied West Bank and East Jerusalem. ICC top prosecutor Fatou Bensouda had previously called for investigations, saying there was a reasonable basis to believe war crimes had happened. But progress could be slow. The court's only convicted a handful of people in its 23-year history.
The pre-trial chamber said that there might be a protracted process, and the types of cases that we've seen coming before the court have gone on for years and years and years. And once we saw the word protracted, that kind of signified to us that although we're now very much in the investigation stage, that there still could be further delays, and we'd be very, very concerned with that.
ICC involvement in the struggle between Israelis and Palestinians could shine a light on other state injustices, but what's less certain is whether it will help or hinder the troubled search for peace in the Middle East. Neave, Al Jazeera.